Hi everyone and welcome back to my final morning report chart appraisal on Monday the 22nd of June with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Tantech Markets. Looking at gold, and this gold chart is unwinding again. We had that strong run higher on Thursday last week that's beginning to unwind. That safe haven trade, as I spoke about earlier, with the bund yield starting to push higher, dollar yen starting to push higher as well, and the gold price is starting to unwind a little bit lower again. So it's interesting that we're seeing these moves all coming through today. You've basically got on the technical outlook on the gold price a fairly neutral configuration. It's sort of back into this range really. It's sort of you're now well, you sort of rallied to the midpoint of the range. You rallied through a fair bit of resistance, so you're pretty much sitting on a whole batch of flat moving averages, broadly speaking. Neutral momentum indicators, RSI peaking out again below 60, so you're still trading arguably between 40 and 60 on that RSI. MACD lines broadly neutral. Stochastics still rising as a legacy of that rally, but I don't think that rise is going to particularly go on for too much longer with this sort of current correction underway. So pretty neutral on gold really. And here we go on the hourly chart. You see this pivot band we've got around 1185. I've got that in there, so just bear that in mind, because if it looks at the moment as though we're coming back towards a test of this 1192 breakout support, and that is your first line of support. You've got, interestingly enough, also the RSI, which is on the hourly chart, continues to, or certainly in the last 2 or so weeks, has come back towards 30 and found support. So it's coming back towards there. So it would be interesting to see if this support at 1192 now holds, because that is your first line of support. And then with the RSI back towards there, you can imagine that could be, if this is still going to be a neutral chart, that would be where that support would come in. So 1192 holds the key a little bit to gold near term. If you start to break below that, you would imagine that would be suggesting that gold is going to continue in a bit of a correction mode within this band. But if it holds, then you could well see a bit of a continuation of this sideways trading on gold. But at the moment it's just unwinding a little bit of that bull run that we saw sort of in the middle of last week, and just unwinding to correct back towards the support. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays around with that support. But I wish you good luck in your trading on gold, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you.